Welcome to the thousands watching today, mate.
I was just going to say, mate, just when you think the rugby league season's winding down, it's just beginning, really,
exactly.
isn't it? This is the juice. This is the good stuff. I'm looking forward to the two number 5s. Mike Williams, he's a mercurial man.
Yeah.
We've seen him on the wing, killing it in this competition. He's been on a bit of a journey. He's been playing back rower, played a bit of centre this year, but I think his best position is wing.
Yeah.
And when he's firing, he's really good. Tuatsi Williams featuring for Otahuhu this year. Killed it for the Māoris also. He's a special one to watch.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, Mike Williams, looking forward to seeing him play. He's wearing 5. He played for Richmond this year. Been around a few clubs as well in his career. But this Counties team, boy, there's a really good mixture of experience in Giallo and some promising players like Andrew Nansen in there, you know?
Well, you said before we kicked off on air, Tulsa just seems to take these good players with him everywhere he goes. He's a massive draw card. They all love playing for him, and you know, Phil Gordon as well. He's been around longer than Phil Jackson maybe when it comes to coaching, but we'll see how they go today.
Francis Ledger about to get the game underway. Neat to see him still playing. He's maybe taken the wise decision his age to move into the halves from the centres now. Been playing for Te Aratu this year after playing for Point Chef for many years. So all set for kick-off here. Akarana to get the game underway. So thanks for joining us here on Sky Sport today. Looking forward to you joining us for the next 6 weeks as we build towards that final in mid-October. And this game is going to be critical too, because with the Auckland Falcons and also in this division, and it's this game here with only one Auckland team making the grand final this year. It's going to be really critical, this game.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. You know, I think the start's important. No 8-second try as of yet.
Yeah, that was a bit weird last night, wasn't it? All right, let's get into the game. Good tackle coming in there from Justice Leoseve. He's the only Bay Roskilde player. He's wearing 11 there for Counties. That was Tavita at dummy half for the Stingrays. A nice little shift of the ball from Tongia for 4, number 13. Tavita again. And there goes the kick from Counties. Not a bad little set. Bit of rain around the place as well, as we see it being returned there by John Aitu for Akarana. He plays for Mount Albert. Played in the final at fullback for the Lions in that game. And now here's Wikitera. Counties look like they've woken up the right side of the bed this morning with their defence. Tough for them to start at 11 o'clock in the morning too. A little error there from Williams this time. So Counties are going to have the first real attacking opportunity here early in this one, with Tahi Tua able to force the error there with that tackle.
Yeah, great defensive start from Counties. They seem to just squeeze on the ball wherever it went. The middle's moving well. Could see a lot of that today. A lot of loose carries, ball on the ground.
Yeah, it's not a lot of heavy rain there, but it's just enough to keep both teams honest with their ball handling. Pakatomafi about to feed it here. A few of these players too played New South Wales Cup for the Warriors this year as well. Of course, the Warriors have been going super good in that competition. Crichton waiting at dummy half here for Counties. Almost losing it there was Whaiamane. And now here's a carry from Tavita Makaile. So he's inside the 20. Tavita waits at dummy half. Almost lost there by Makaile. And Whakatamafe is going to leave it for Tavita again at dummy half as Tahi Tua plays the ball. Tongia for 4. Referee, by the way, is Parky Parkinson. He's got the whistle for this one. Tavita again, short little ball this time, and looking to crash over was Hunt. He's just short. For Counties, big opportunity here. Tavita, and I think that's Tahi Tua who might have crashed over. He's held up, says referee Parkinson. Oh, Falau it was, in fact, who got very close there to going over.
I don't mind that last tackle. Have a crack close to the line. That was very almost a try. And worst case scenario, you hand the ball, you know, over to the opposition right close to their line. You got time to reset and get your defense up as they are now.
So they're under the pump here, Akarana, early in this game, but they've survived. Ledger waits at dummy half. Oh, could be a high tackle there, and it is. Just drifting up around the neck region. Didn't look too nasty there on number 1, Baker.
High enough to be a penalty, though. Always looks worse when you got a mullet, too. Just get a little bit of extra flick with the water on it as well.
Poor old Baker. Now, here come Counties. That was Leo Seve again. A tackle by Makaile. So a good charge into the line here by Akarana, coming up towards the halfway line. Nice play. Collins Kamuhemu. Good shift to the ball there by number 16, Tomai. So Akarana into the Counties half now for the first time in the game. Collins Kamuhemu again. Running onto it nicely with Solomona. Ponsonby Ponies player. Made the Fox Memorial team of the year as a prop. And he looks in good shape, doesn't he? Tomai it is. There's Ledger. Out to Leo Seve. Decides to hold the ball. This is not a bad set here from Akarana. They have reached the last tackle, though. Keeping it on the short side. Ledger looking for that overlap. Kick was well weighted. And that's an excellent set there as Dowie's tidies up.
Yeah, nice pick up from Dowie. That bounce could have gone anywhere. It's going to be slippery. Ball on the ground. It's a great play close to the line. And look at where Counties have to come up from now.
Ramsey cut down. That was a great tackle just in front of the line. And now Counties get some much needed territory there. Good carry of the football. And a good tackle come from Collins Kamuhemu. Yeah, it looks like Tavita Makaile.
Yeah, it might be a little appeal for a crusher tackle there. However, I don't think the bunker's coming to save him today.
Not today. Let's have a look here. It was a good carry regardless.
Oh, yeah, maybe just for a second there. Stuck under Collins Kamuhemu.
Well, no penalty has been given for Counties. So play on with Tavita again. He goes to clearing kick. So nice composure from Counties to get out of the way then. What a booming kick that is. As Baker goes all the way back here. Oh,
ball on a string.
Agonising.
A bounce.
That's almost not fair.
They couldn't have kicked that any better.
That's how you used to kick them back in the day. Every time, right?
Every time, mate.
Yeah. Now there's a lost ball there. So that's worked out beautifully for Counties.
I think it's going to be one of those games you kick it down into their territory and wait for them to make the mistake.
And then capitalising. You've got to capitalise on that mistake. But what about that kick? And here's the error.
Good tackle. Left shoulder up around the ball.
Yeah, that was
perfect.
Whakatau Murphy who made that, the 24-year-old. He played for the Warriors New South Wales Cup team in 3 games this year. He's a former Panthers New South Wales Cup player as well. And he played for Norths as well. Back in New Zealand now.
They're spoiled for halves. I mean, you've got Sam Ngati sitting on the bench.
Yeah.
He's a great number 6. He could bring some real punch too, but yeah, sport for talent.
Yeah, they've got some good power on the bench through Manu Fatiolofa and Albert Vete as well. So lots of depth for this Counties team. Here comes the play from Crichton. Arthur Crichton. Another former Junior Warriors player. He's right on the line there as Dowie plays dummy half. Not going to be played by Hunt. He's going to keep the ball in possession. Jamal Hunt, very smart player. Tavita untidy at dummy half, but Tavita's going to have a crack and he's not there. So good goal line defence again from the Falcons. Let's see what they can do with this play. Here's Crichton again, and it's been tipped into the hands there. Surely it's been knocked on. It has. But good. That's good committed defence by Akarana.
Yeah, it is. It's great work from the... if you realise that you're short, watch what the outside defence do here. They get up in that passing lane just to make it really tricky to get that pass over. So it's either you're going to knock it down or it's going to go over your head. If it goes over your head, you've got time to slide across and shut it down.
Well, Counties still have a full set here. They've got a set play that they can cook up here, perhaps, as Arthur Crichton. Play for Papakura Sea Eagles this year. Feeds the scrum. Whakatau Murphy looking for a bit of space on this left flank as Counties, and they're right on the line. That's Dowie again. Back on the inside, Tahitua. He's been influential early in the game. Again, good tackling coming in from Akarana. It was a nice tackle from Posamani that time. Tongia for 4. Here's a play for the back row of Fiamani. Nicely tackled by Ledger, though. Looking for that penalty, not coming as Hunt has a crack, and there's a little error. Referee Parkinson has spotted a little forward pass.
Yeah, nice D there on their line. Some great work from Annandale too on the other side, getting across, even though they got a little bit tied up on the inside, getting across, making that tackle on Dowie.
It was Tongia for 4 who just threw that pass forward to Jamal Hunt.
When he says alpha,
yeah, they'll be going to...
Well, Akarana have only been down the other end of the field once. And it's going to be... they can get down there and get some points.
Yeah, well, they got down there on the back of a penalty. They might need another one to help them out.
They're going to be tough for them as Williams takes the first carry.
Great carry.
Looking for that penalty too. Yeah, and he's got it. So there's your penalty.
He's put on a bit of size, Mike Williams. Bit of Brian Toro about him. The hair as well.
Yeah.
There's the penalty we were asking for.
So that's got Akarana back up towards their 40. See what they can make of this now. Can the Falcons? Sutton takes the ball up. Leo Seve, another strong carry, but that defense from both teams has been spot on so far. Tackling's been really good. Ledger looking, oh, he's just dropped it there, Francis Ledge. That's unfortunate for the Falcons. Feels like this, I know we've only been going 10 minutes. It feels like we're going to go down to the wire in this game.
Yeah, it's tit for tat at the moment. Frustrating for Ledger. He saw something down the short side, just that switching the ball into from one hand to two hands.
It's a bit of concern here over Justice Leo Seve. He's from a proud rugby league family. Plenty of Leo Seves and Tanielu's been playing in the Bay Roskill Vikings for a few years now. Real family. Look at Ledger jumping on that one. He went to the shop and stole a pack of chips and got away with it there.
The redemption.
Harrison Sutton. Collins Kamuhemu. And now here comes Akarana through Solomona. I like the look of him. Solomona plays the ball here. Let's have a look and see what Tormai can do. He just takes the carry this time, Casey Tormai from the Richmond Rovers. Third year in the Akarana team. Ledger standing nice and flat. Here's Baker. Look at it bounce out of those tackles. Jewels Baker. Here's Akarana. Nice pass there from Annandale. Out here to Nomani Brown. Good pass to Williams. And Williams is there. The strength of Mike Williams. And Akarana, after a tough first 12 minutes, particularly the other end of the field, come out of that with a try.
I was just going to say, I was going to give credit to the edge defense because both sides, both left and right for both these teams have been good. And even here, Andrew Nansen, he looks like he's in the right place. Just great pass from the centre, squeezing it over his head. And Mike Williams, very strong. Big body in the corner. He's always going to be hard to stop.
Yeah, the Richmond connection here between Nomani Brown and Williams.
He does well to keep that elbow up, doesn't he?
Does. Yeah, because if it hits the ground before the line, that's going to be a double movement. So.
Well, it wasn't last night if you're if you're Manly, but.
Oh, don't go there. So 4 points to nil. Akarana Falcons. Plenty for both teams, I think, to think about in these first 10 minutes too. I think the commitment and resolve from both teams have been really good so far.
Yeah, it's surprising too for teams that are kind of thrown together. You know, we asked about the coaches, asked them about the preparation before the game. It's not a long preparation. You know, it helps when you've got somewhat of a chemistry. I mean, I look at this county side. There's a lot of Otahuhu, Papakura. Seems like a good mix, but there's some good connections.
Yes, absolutely.
Just having a look. I'm just having a look.
So Nomani Brown's going to line this one up. He was the 9th highest scorer in the Fox Memorial. There's 64 points he scored. And that one's across the face. So score remains 4-0. William Whakatau Murphy was actually the highest scorer by some distance in that Fox Memorial this year, scoring 171 points. So no doubt we'll see him kicking goals for counties if they can score some tries.
Yeah. Yeah, the fours always add up quicker than the twos. I'd like to go up in sixes, wouldn't you? I can't wait for this counties bench to get out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we know Manu Fatiolofa. He is a force of nature if he's in form. So Dowie going to restart play here. Bounce is good there for Ledger, and here's Sutton.
I think discipline's the key here for counties. 2 penalties, that's the only way Akarana's got the territory on them at the moment.
Leo Seve running straight there at Makaile. Yeah, Tavita Makaile, wearing 4 for counties, was the top try scorer in the Fox Memorial this year with 15 tries for the Leopards. That was Solomona playing the ball. So look out, bit of space on this left edge again. Whew. Poor old Baker was swamped there. Strong tackle. Very strong tackle there. Now, let's see what Akarana can do. That's been good defence there by counties. They're restricting Akarana to stay inside their 20. And that's found some much-needed territory there for the Falcons.
Yeah, great kick pressure. I don't think he got as much on it as he wanted to, but put the ball on a sweet spot there to bounce into touch. Now, traditionally, you see these county sides, they're quite big through the middle. See Akarana, they want to play a little bit left and right. They're not too comfy going up the guts.
So County's got possession here. Start off with Ramsey. Posamani with that tackle. Carry from the Counties 20, Emiliano Makaile. Playing at left centre in this game. Nice little inside pass from Tongia for 4. And there goes Falau. Plays for Manukau Magpies. They had a really good season too, making the semi-finals. I think that might be their best season for some years.
Yeah, they had a little rough patch in the middle. A couple of boys went on holiday. They got a... I went and watched the game against Otahu. They got cleaned up by a big Otahu pack, but bounced back, had a really strong finish to the season.
Here's Tavita. He goes to kick right there from Whakatamafi. Tough one there for Akarana. And it's been locked or dropped there. What a great kick from Whakatamafi. No Wi-Fi up that high, Ants.
There's a disconnect there.
Now, it's Dowie competing for possession.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see where they go here, Counties. They've had a crack on the right, left. The edge D seems really strong for Akarana. I think their best chances so far have looked up the middle.
So the fullback Dowie's going to feed it. Oh, Whakatamafi has it here. Brings back Makaile. Tavita Makaile. Slow play the ball, just a metre out. Dylan Tavita. Tavita. Man to watch. The offload's good. And looks like the try's been scored. And it looks like the number 6, Arthur Crichton, might have got that one. So Counties lock the scores up with the kick to come. Well, they finally found a chink in the armour.
Yeah, off the back of the offload, quite similar to the try we saw from Akarana at the other end. That little ball over the top.
Ooh, I tell you, it looked like it might have
close.
Touched the line. It only just touched it.
That's all it takes, one blade of grass.
Well, there's to try to Crichton. And it's 4-all. So it's got to be William Whakatau-Mawhi, the 24-year-old, to line up this conversion attempt. This is going to be a tough competition with the Auckland Falcons. Of course, the champions from last year waiting in this division as well. Waikato and Bay of Plenty, reminding you that different format this year, with 10 teams in the National Men's Premiership split into a Northern and Southern Conference. All 5 teams from in the South are all South Island teams except for the Wellington Orcas. But the winner of that division will play the winner of the North in the grand final. So you never know, those 2 points that Whakatau-Mawhi's just kicked there might be absolutely critical.
Could be crucial. I mean, you know, you're talking about the teams this year. I look at counties. I think this is their best chance that they've had in a few years. Now, 2 years ago, they got beaten in the final by 70. It was an absolute flogging. Last year, they come within a drop goal. That could have gone either way. This year, you think third time lucky, they're knocking on the door. It has to happen.
Yeah, well, the Falcons and the Vulcans are going to have something to say about that. So 6 points to 4 it is to counties. Halfway through the first half. Hope you're enjoying the coverage here of the round 1 of the NZRL Premiership. We've got 2 more games coming up today here from Massey Park. So make sure you stay with us as the National Women's Premiership gets underway as well. Little error there from the kickoff, and that is going to be a little boost for the Falcons. Posamani was the player who was the instigator of that. So nice job there by the back rower. Perfect field position here for Akarana to strike right back.
Yeah, little chat there going on with Frighton Sledger. Keep your eye on him out on this left edge. We'll see where they go first up. So they got Mike Williams by himself down the short side. So a long shift perhaps.
Double bluff, mate.
The bluff.
What do you reckon? Nah, that's staying on the open as Ledger. Brings in Baker from fullback. Wikitera at dummy half here for the Falcons. Ledger. Here's Sutton. So 15 metres out. Collins Kamuhemu at dummy half. Nice hands for Tormai. Nice Annandale. And into the line comes to Senham and Omani Brown. Posamani at dummy half. Annandale again. Good hands from Tormai. County's defence is up to it so far. Collins Kamuhemu. Mervin looking for Ledger again. Wikitera. Nice offload, and there. Oh, hang on. Whoa. John Aitu. This might need a little corridor with a touchy in the ref. No, it is not going to be a try. Well, what about the contact? I think James Dowie was the one that went in there and spilled the ball out of the winger's hands.
Yeah, millimetre stuff again. If you think Arthur Crichton's try was close, look at this one. Ooh. Oh. Hey, take your hat off to the touchy. I'm not wearing the hat. I'll go put one on and I'll take it off for the touchy. That's a great call. James Dowie just in the nick of time. It's great deception there from Akarana because it looked like they were going right. I don't know if it was accidental or purposeful, but Collins Kamuhemu comes the other way. They had just enough space to open up something on that left.
You know, these little moments like that are going to have a big impact in this competition. Nice finishing off there by Sutton. Posamani's been good number 12 with and without the ball in this game so far. There's Sutton making another power tackle. Lots of venom in the Akarana defence in this set. County's desperate for go forward. Leo Seve with that tackle for the Falcons. Now Hunts. Love the little, he's still got that little body shift into the line, hasn't he?
So effective.
Yeah.
These big bodies for counties, that is their strength. And if one gets just half a break or half a win, the rest come flooding through.
Oh, what about that kick?
Wow.
Woo, what a beauty. He's kicked it down a pipe and it didn't even touch the sides. So it was outside the 40, but still a tremendous kick. A little bit of nerves there from John Aitu, but it will be Akarana possession.
And there's a little appeal there for the 40-22.
Yeah.
Sometimes that will get you the ball back if the touchy's not paying attention.
Yeah, unfortunately though, the evidence was compelling on that occasion. And mate, referee Parkinson, he doesn't miss much.
No, he's sharp as a tack.
County's going to have to do it the old-fashioned way to get the ball back. They're going to have to spill that error. Try and get that error off these Akarana players. It's Baker takes that carry. Now we've got some reinforcements coming into the game for Akarana. It's Sione Nahe wearing 17. There goes Ledger. Trying to measure that one. That's a good kick too. The kicking so far from both teams has been excellent, hasn't it? Not going to be a 40-20. You can see it's just outside the 20 there. But still, Wentz, that's the second kick. Really good kick from Ledger.
Yeah, well, they're bouncing within half a metre of the line. He's putting it right on the edge. Oh yeah, great kick, especially with a kick pressure as well. Not easy to do, making life tricky for the fullback.
Well, Nansen being driven back. Sione Nahe out there wearing 16. Here comes the carry from Vili Tahitua. Interesting background for him. He's played a bit of, been a rugby player for a while, as Ramsey's finding it tough to find metres, the lanky winger.
Yeah, well, I believe he was part of the 2015 Rugby World Cup squad for Tonga.
Yeah.
Viliami Tahitua.
Nice shift out to this right edge from Counties. Finally over the halfway line, but it hasn't been easy for them to get up there. Now Crichton, the try scorer, looking for that play off Fiamani. Ooh, the big spiral bomb coming from Dylan Tavita. Baker, nice. Never in doubt.
On the fingertips, reels it in.
Good speed too of the play the ball, as we see Aitu thinking about giving it to Williams, and there's a penalty. Going against the Counties Manukau team.
Yeah, I think they're not happy about the size of the 10 there. I think Angus Crichton appealing to the referee about where the ball was played as to where the defensive line starts, except I think the rule is you've got to be behind the ref, whether he's 10 metres or 9 metres or 11 metres.
Well, that's where you go up to the ref and say, hey, next time can you just make sure you're back to 10 metres, ref, and then we'll be cool.
Yeah, that always works.
Yeah.
Eh?
Ledger. He's not here again. Good tackle.
Good tackle, good carry. He's had some punch since he's come on.
Yeah, tackle was from Fiamani again. And in Dale. Baker up. Now Williams. Oh, is he keeping in the field of play there? He's lost it. Just ran out of real estate there. And there's the error again from Akarana.
Yeah, it's always going to be risky, especially in this weather, going close to that sideline. Good on him, though. He backed himself. I thought he was almost through. Had his inside runner pushing up, but great tackle, great defence sliding across. And look who's got the passport in the background there, big Albert Vetti.
Awesome to see him back in New Zealand. Finished up in the UK last year. Back at playing at Otahu. Another player, Albert Vetti, that is like Albert Vetti's come back to New Zealand, is Sebastian Ikahihifo. He had a few games for the Warriors, a long career in the UK. He's back in New Zealand now. And he was originally named in the county squad. We might see him in this premiership at some stage as well. Both those guys aged in their early 30s now. Oh, a little sloppy play of the ball. Referee's going to allow that one to go unchecked or allow play to continue. Tavita.
Yeah, so Albert Vetti's also head coach for Harold Matts next year.
Is he?
Yeah, so the Harold Matts team that's gone back-to-back. TJ Ashford, he's moving up to take over Jersey Flegg.
Wow,
Albert
what an
Vetti,
opportunity for Albert Vetti.
Super coach.
So Vetti out there now. Awesome to see him move into coaching. Oh, this is a nice little dab here by the back rower. Tongia for 4. Last play now for the Stingrays. Tavita waits at dummy half. Now Crichton. Dowie is right there. Yes, Dowie. Good pass to Ramsey. Looking for Makaile. This is beautiful stuff from Counties. Now the kick, is that weighted well there? And it's got that little bend on it. It's very close, but Emiliano Makaile on that left edge, just a little bit off the play. But that was good play from Counties on the last.
Yeah, great play. I thought it might have been the pass was knocked down by Akarana, but no, it was the last tackle. That grubber almost holding up. Could just see it turn in the corner. Bit of Tokyo drift as it hit that dead ball line.
Yeah, just a bit more wear on the tyres there to get around the corner, right? Yeah, here's Wikitera. Promising centre. Played for the Pirates this year, and that's a slow play of the ball, but the referee's okay with it. Now Baker. Collins Kamihemu at dummy half. 10 minutes left in the first half. Been a very tight first half so far. All the Māori Browns lost it. Picked up by Nansen over there.
Yeah, it's twice now ball's gone down on that right edge. They look all right playing within the scrum lines. Going left and right. Moving this big forward pack around for Counties, but trying to squeeze it down that short edge. Just, they don't seem to have the space for what they're trying to do.
Well, Dowie gets the call there. Referee just wants slightly speeded up tackler to get off Dowie on that occasion. So 6 points to 4. Score remains. Crichton the try. Wakatau Mafi the goal. So Counties 35 metres out with a full set. Dowie is having a good game. Now Vete once more.
Yeah, it's a big set here. Feel like the momentum's with Counties. See if they can cash in on it.
Albert Vete, 54 NRL games. Left the Warriors in 2018. Here is Tongia Fofoa. Nice hands from Crichton. It's good work. Now Ramsey's got it. Counties still hammering away here. Dylan Tavita. Tongia Fofoa. Nice play back, and here comes Tahitua. Back on the inside. Tavita. Oh, can't quite link up with Albert Vete. Oh, a bit messy there from Counties. I think it might have been knocked on, actually. Akarana might have got away with one there. I wonder if there was a little knock on from them there.
Yeah, it might be a knock on, but for now it's play on. Counties not making it easy. Since they brought these big boys into the middle, Akarana's really struggling to find some meters.
Yeah, gutsing it out though. Still only conceded the one try. A little bit of slow motion play there from the Falcons, but Nomani Brown looks to get them going at full speed once again. Now Williams. That's Annandale with that kick. All the way back to Dowie. Dowie getting those legs pumping. Nahe went backwards. Don't often see a big fella like that one going backwards.
Courageous carry there from Dowie. Straight into the guts of him, gets a result too. High tackle.
Well, Dowie's not the smallest either, is he? Big strapping lad. So high tackle ruled here. In fact, it wasn't Nahe who conceded that. It was another player. That discipline from the Falcons just letting them down on occasions, aren't they? The intent is there, though.
The intent is their territory at the moment. It's going very much the way of Counties.
Yeah, they haven't managed to take real advantage of that, though, so far in this game, with 7 to play until half-time. Tongia Fofoa, he's had a good game. Not the biggest 13, is he? In fact, he's probably the smallest 13 you'll ever see, but...
Yeah, something like a, remember Dallas Johnson?
Yeah.
That kind of build.
Can be effective, those. Vete passes the ball. This time good. Plus, Fiamane, if he can get those hands free. He had Crichton right there. Great job by the number 9 there for Akarana. Collins Kamuhema to tie the ball up. Now Vete, again looking for that offload. Tavita once more. Good hands from Falau. There's the kick there from Fakatafafi, and he's overcooked that one as well. And it's got back to the 20. Very skinny in goal area here, Papakura.
Yeah, a couple of grubbers going dead at counties. I think it's one of those things, you got to kick maybe one before you can see how it rolls and how it feels. You get a feel for it.
So Akarana survived once more. Still trailing by 2 though. Here's the run from John Aitu. Now Wikitera.
Great wrestle from counties. Look at that, just slowing it right down.
Yeah, good job by Crichton again, wasn't it? And here's Sumi Naihe, who's been hammered by number 8 there, Falau. In fact, Falau's broken his hammer and the nail. That's how big that tackle was. Ooh. So, well, Sione Nahe is a tough character. And even the big fellas need a little bit of time sometimes to compose themselves.
But he was the biggest on the field for a moment until this bench came on.
Yes, we'll wait for Fatia Lofa as well.
Right.
And Fatia Lofa comes on. There'll be plenty of prime South Auckland beef on the field. Akarana got a bit of talent on their bench too, with Waka Tate waiting around. He was an SG ball player for the Warriors this year. Caleb Lyman as well, nifty half utility player.
Yeah, you can squeeze in anywhere, Caleb Lyman. Be interesting to see how they use him.
So I'll keep an eye on those 2 players coming into the game for the Falcons. Haven't been used yet by Coach Henry Nicholas. So we'll see. Tahitua. Getting close to that sideline, but managing to stay in the field of play only just though. Now here's Makaile. In fact, number 24. Yes, it is Emiliano Makaile. Here's the play coming now from Sam Nutty, who's out there now wearing 15 for counties. Very good halfback. Former Fox Memorial halfback of the year. In fact, back in 2023. Now counties looking for some space. Through Makaile. That's the try line right there. Ramsey is there as well. Those Leopards players on that right edge looking for value as we see Crichton with that kick. Nicely taken by Normani Brown. Almost a hint there of a communication breakdown with Williams looming.
Yeah, nice set there from counties. I'm impressed with the patience from Makaile. He thought about that little pass out to his winger. Pass probably wasn't on. Smart decision to hold it, get to their kick. Look at where counties are now. All the pressure.
Yeah, Falcons not going anywhere fast in a hurry. Now Wikitera, he's been driven back to the 10 as well. That was fantastic defence.
If you can't run at the number 6, who can you run at?
Exactly. Maybe run into space. That's about it. Here's Timor Williams, who's out there now. Ponsonby Ponies player. Now, that's been a tough set, but Akarana have survived without making an error, and they've got a pretty good kick downfield. Now, here's Andrew Nansen.
It's a slow death at the moment for Akarana. 10 metres, not even 10 metres, what was that? 5 metres made on their last set.
Yeah.
This counties just put the squeeze on them. We'll see if they can get some points before half-time.
Well, Falcons been under the pump, and that's going to make it tough for counties with that little error. We haven't seen the ball handling from both teams has been quite disciplined so far in this game, hasn't it, until there?
Yeah, a bit of a slow start, but both teams kind of settled in now. I think they know the conditions. Oh, yeah, thought about the offload. Great defence. The Annandale over the top, holding it in.
Yeah, the tackling technique from both teams has been very good. Second phase play has been hard for both teams to create in this game. But the Falcons trapped in their own half again, but they've not let it bother them too much. It's Williams gets set to play the ball. So Manu Fatialofa out there now for the Stingrays. He's wearing 8. Here's a charge into the line by Wakatate, who's out there too. So both coaches now going to their interchange. Williams looking for that extra few metres. Can't find any. Another versatile player, been playing in the centres for the Ponies this season. Now here goes Collins Kamuhemu. Williams going into the dummy half position. And the kick from Annandale. Nansen under pressure here, but he takes it well. Chase is good from the Falcons there, though.
Yeah, not long now till the break. See if Akarana can keep him down here. Every time they've come down here, counties have come up with an error, which has given them some back-to-back sets.
Mackay with a tough carry. That was Dowie at dummy half. Now Ramsey can't get through Francis Ledger. Not many tackles being missed in this game either by both teams. Very even first half. Well, Big Manu, you can see him. He is itching for a carry. Didn't get one on that set. There's Dowie. Kicks it down to Baker. He chases the kick too. Dowie's having a great game. All energy at the back for counties.
Yeah, great positioning from Joels Baker there. None of his wingers had dropped back. He put himself right where he needed to be. Someone looks like they're down in back plate.
Nice play out to the wing here. Now, Posamani, that is, the back rower, is filling in that spot for Mike Williams, who took a carry earlier. Right on the halfway line. It's been a really good first half. The standard's been pretty good. As we see Baker playing that one. Collins Kamuhemu looking for a bit of space this time for the Falcons. Ruck speed good this time for for Akarana. Now Ledger trying to wait that one, and the bounce is awkward for Dowie.
Yeah, I've been impressed with both these teams. Some of these players, they might have a few cobwebs. I mean, the Fox final was a few weeks ago. If you didn't play in that final, you know, the break's been even longer, but they look like they've prepared well.
Oh, tough carry coming in from Nansen. It's going nowhere fast. That was a good tackle from Tate. And here's Tahi Tua. Veteran campaigner, letting it rip out there. Always a nice little dab out of dummy half, and the shift of the ball was good too to Mackay.
It can't be too long left here. I think the match manager might have an extra 30 seconds perhaps.
Well, there goes the kick from Whakatau Mafi. Well, nice go.
Have a go.
That seemed a bit faster than 30 seconds.
Come on, Jules, have a go. Where's he got?
Well, unfortunately, that kick chase has been pretty good from counties. And Joels Baker is going to take the carry. But a really good first half. Been a tough first half, very even. So really competitive first 40 minutes in this first game between the Falcons and the Stingrays. It's half time, just a try piece. It's Counties Manukau up over the Falcons 6-4. Well, no mai hoki mai, and we are here at Massey Park in Papakura for round one of the NZRL Men's National Premiership for 2025, and there is the score in the Counties Manukau Akarana match. And we're looking forward to having another match in this Northern Division tomorrow. Got Waikato and Bay of Plenty, and the Falcons also in this Northern Conference, with the Falcons the defending champions. A thrilling final last year. They beat the Counties Manukau Stingrays in Golden Point. But as often is the case, we've got some Falcons players who have moved to counties. Dylan Tavita is one of those. And look at all the three squads. They're all quite even. So I think we're going to be in for terrific matches.
Yeah, it's going to be a close call. A few noticeable absentees for counties. The number 9 from last year, Desmond Tofoi, the Manukau superstar. He's a real strong player. Classy number 9. Not too sure with what the story is with him this year, or if we might see him in this tournament. But a It's a coldish day. You can tell by the attire of the crowd. It's hoodies, it's beanies, it's scarves. Layers on layers.
Yeah, not the warmest day here for sure, but the players been ripping in, which has been good. And Aranya, we have 2 women's matches to come following this game that we'll have on our live coverage today. What's going to unfold in the second half here? This vital game. Remember, only one of these 3 Auckland teams are possibly going to make the final. And, of course, looking forward to seeing what shape Waikato and Bay of Plenty have been in, are going to be in as well as we get the second half underway with James Dowie. Bay of Plenty Lakers have certainly been an emerging team in recent years and have produced a number of good junior players as well.
Yeah, some great older players too. The great Blake Ashford running around at 13 for him last year.
Yeah, and there's an error from Akarana right at the start of the second half, and put themselves under the pump again.
Yeah, immediate impact there. Great tackle, very strong up the middle, counties, and we got to give the credit to Manu Fatialofa for that shot in the first half. I know these big middles, they hang their hat on the reputation of being big hitters, so we can't let them not have it, can we? That was him putting that big shot on Sione Ngahi.
Well, there he is, number 8 there. He has been awesome to watch down through the years, Manu Fatialofa. See if he can fire up in this game. Now here's Tahitua. Been impressed with the management skills of Whakatau Murphy, number 7 here for Counties. Slow play the ball for him on that occasion, though. Vete takes the next carry. Albert Vete winding back the clock, getting that offload away to Tavita. Inside the 10 go the Stingrays. Sam Nati into dummy half. Whakatau Murphy back to Dowie, and there's the play out to Nansen. Running behind the back there of Makaile. Emiliano Makaile. Dowie again. Whakatau Murphy out to Nati. And now here is big Manu Fatialofa. Well handled again by the Akarana defence. And there's the little knock on there from Crichton.
Yeah, unlucky there. Looked like they had a little something getting cooked up underneath the post too with Albert Vete. But they go the other way, not the result they would have wanted.
Oh, always looks so agonising on the replay, don't they?
Yeah, I think Arthur Crichton had a look at the D there. I think they got the numbers wrong. They were outnumbered. Great D from Akarana. Great line speed too. Get up on the 10. Put some real pressure on these halves. Make them play early. Or make them drop the ball in this case.
Exactly. Well, Gus Lees to feed the scrum. And Wiki Tera with that first carry. Fatialofa in there to make the tackle alongside Sam Nati. And now the Money Brown. Good strong carry there from Tate. And now here's Collins Kamuhemu. Timo Williams has slotted into that dummy half position. Collins Kamuhemu playing a little bit wide now and slid off the side of the boot. Now,
he's edged that well and truly.
Back go Akarana. Have not made themselves easy for themselves in this game, have they? Here's Tahitua winding himself up again. Emiliano Makaile. Back on the inside of Vete. Not really good front foot running ball. And there's the little error from Vete. Well, it wasn't from him, in fact, that little offload. That was around the bootlaces there.
Yeah, it wasn't a great pass. I don't think Tavita was wanting it. Especially not around his shins like that.
Yeah, and Vete gave you the body language, didn't he? He goes, why did I throw that pass? Should have just kept my mitts around it.
Come on, coach.
What an opportunity for him next year, though.
Oh, that's a great opportunity. He'll be so good at the job too. He works at the moment at St. Kitts as a teacher in their sports department.
Well, he was a proud student there too, wasn't he?
Well, I'm just waiting for him to get rugby league into St. Kitts, mate.
That's going to be amazing to see.
Like a secret agent infiltrating the system.
Exactly. Well, speaking of secondary schools, of course, Kelston won the New Zealand Secondary Schools Championship last week.
Great tournament. Great tournament, wasn't it?
Of Warriors Harold Matthew players in that team that won that title.
Some surprise packages too, Manukau. They were entertaining.
Gutsy team. Yeah, we've got some real depth coming through the New Zealand system. And there comes a penalty to Akarana. That one there. Ilau, who's come into the game. Number 13, earning that penalty. He's a Dimitra Vaimanga lookalike. Ukitero with the tap. Ledger. Ilau it is again. Williams, a dummy half. Collins Kamuhemu. Now it's Annandale back on the inside. Come Posamani. But again, that defence from Counties is spot on. Posamani wriggles his way through to the 10. Boy, if Akarana can take the lead here. Turn the game on its head. Ledger bringing Baker in. Oh, good tackle. That was a beauty of a tackle. Ledger waiting this one, chasing his own kick.
Oh,
Ledger's got it. Francis Ledger. Well, they say class is permanent, and I think there's some evidence of that right there with that try.
Yeah, the old fella sliding in. Great stuff from Akarana. Great tackle from Counties out there. I think it was Crichton to stop that try. They were very, very tight in that corner. Great vision from Ledger. He saw Dowie a little bit out of position. He was slow getting across. You don't need a check if he's in front of the kicker. He is the kicker. 4 points.
Great try from Ledger. He's still got some good gas off the mark, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's been saving that.
Well, smart players do that, don't
That's
they?
it. You use it when you need it.
Exactly. 8 points to 6. Ledger not doing the goal kicking anymore by the look of it as we get Namani Brown.
Hard to believe Akarana are out in front here. Territory-wise, position-wise, Counties have had a real strangle on them, especially near the end. I think the last 15 minutes of the first half, they were asking to score.
I wonder if Namani Brown could actually take this a little closer. He's only like 5 metres out there.
Might go under, yeah.
He knows what he's doing. 10 points to 6. Akarana now back in front in this excellent and competitive game. Just love the way that Akarana have not looked rattled at all at any stage in the game.
Kept their composure. They've only been down there a few times, but their execution, scoring when it matters, coming up with the plays when they need them. Now a 4-point lead they have. That misconversion though, still hanging over them.
Yeah, well, that gives County some hope, doesn't it? Yeah, points differential could be absolutely critical in this Northern Conference. I think we're going to get a few twists and turns on the way to finding the winner of this pool. Of course, interested teams too are Waikato and the Bay of Plenty Lakers, who we're going to see in action. There's a little error. No little loose hand in there from Albert Vete. So the player who spilled the bully is Mikaeli Ilau.
Well, it's a cliche to call it a cardinal sin, but turning the ball over straight after you've scored happens all too often.
Now there's the error in the tackle now, but Vete. Yeah, he's just wandering back. Don't think there's any doubt about that one. Referee Parkinson getting that one spot on, like most decisions. Now what can counties do from here? Can they take advantage? Oh, and there's an error straight away. That will be infuriating for the coaches. I can tell Murphy just couldn't quite get the timing right there.
Yeah, he won't be happy with himself there. Almost had too many options. Tahi Tua pushing through, Dowie up the back. I think he was trying to squeeze it through, and that little tunnel ball has caught the elbow of Tahi Tua.
Well, another escape for the Falcons. It's been a bit of a pattern in the game now.
Here they come out of trouble. Look, the girls from Wellington in the background warming up.
Yeah, looking forward to see their game against the Falcons coming up at 1 o'clock. Now, here's Mike Williams. Been a tough man to get onto the ground in this game. County's looking for that error again from the Falcons. Not getting it on that occasion. Williams at dummy half. Yeah, not much in that high tackle, but that arm just reaching up around the head there of Eliu.
Yeah, great appeal from the Falcons.
Yeah, they were in no doubt, were they?
Looked like a cricket team there celebrating the high shot. How's that?
Yeah, the finger went up for sure. Oh, and a little warning's going to come with it as well.
Might be a blood bin, perhaps.
Yeah. Arthur Crichton. Try score of County's 4-pointer in the first half.
Notice they're not moving the ball around as much as they were in the first half. Akarana a little bit more one off the ruck.
Yeah, this weather's just closing in a little bit now, so error rate from both have been pretty good though in this game. Williams and Dale. Now Collins Kamuhemu, who's been turned pretty much into a lock forward now with the Williams on the field. Akarana looking for that potential killer blow. Ooh. And there's the knock on from Ledger. Hard luck there for Francis Ledger. Does that cancel out the try he scored? I don't think so.
Oh, Juggling Act nearly pulled it in. A little bit more rain comes rolling in here. Might be some water on the fingertips.
Well, from Akarana's perspective, that's happened in a good part of the football field, though, with this weather just closing in a little bit. County's got 80 metres to go here. I won't want to cough the ball up here as Mikaele takes the first carry. Good tackle from Pusamani. Tavita at dummy half. Now Fatialofa played for Otara Scorpions this year. He's the only Scorpions player in the County's lineup.
Yeah, he spent some time over in Australia. Great to see him back in the 09. I think if you're the other teams watching this game, because this game is the first bullet in the chamber, if you're the other teams watching this, the key is to get these big counties middles on their back, because when they find their front, that's the key to them getting the go forward, getting a quick play. The ball starts to open up out wide. Oh, there's a nice offload.
Referee's called play tackle though, so no offload that occasion now. Whakatamafi. Ooh, those players on side chasing this one through. Tough one here for Baker. Oh, that's a good catch from Joels Baker. He's taken two excellent kicks, returns now. Now Williams.
Well, you want to stay low, close to the line, because you could just as easily get pushed back on tackle 2 or 3.
Yeah, very important. But again, Akarana's been really good in this game where sets have started close to their goal line and it's getting out of trouble. They've done really well.
Yeah, well, they're getting back behind the ball well. I mean, even on tackle 2 there, you had the whole back 5 ready to go. Plenty of options, plenty of support. And now they're up over their 30.
Good post-contact meters made by Aitu as well. Timor Williams. Now Ledger. That's a pretty good set from Akarana again. All the way down here to Dowie. So 2 tries to 1 it is. Mike Williams and Francis Ledger for Akarana. Now 1 conversion by Nomani Brown, and Crichton the try scorer. Whakatau Mawhi the goal for the Stingrays. Here's Makaile. Ooh, running wide into Wakatate there. Taituha. Powerful carry. From the former Tongan rugby international, and there is another penalty. Right at the end of the set there too. That could be a killer blow for the Falcons.
I was just going to give them a compliment there for their defence. Collectively, they're absorbing tackles and slowing down the ruck, but that time no one wanted to get in on the legs. Tahi Tua able to keep driving forward, post-contact meters, really making them pay.
Here's Vete. Tavita. Charge at the line here from Fatialofa. Very close was Big Manu. Counties again, hot on attack. Can they get some much needed points here? Whakatau Mawhi, that's Dowie. Dowie looking for a gap. Dowie's got the line right there. Couldn't squeeze. Oh, no dummy half. What's going on? Baker's got it.
I think there was a little case there where he appealed to the referee that someone was lying in the ruck. But of course, he still has access to the ball. You've got to get closer and pick that thing up.
Oh, Counties coughed that one up, and now Mike Williams with a big run.
Osamani sucking in seagulls in the background. Huge defensive effort from him.
Yeah, he's been excellent in the game, and here's a good little run into the line from Trujon Nomoni Brown. And the ruck speeder's got Aka Falcons on the front foot here as we see Collins Kamuhemu getting some attention from Vete. Now Tate, the young front rower.
That's a great set, up over halfway. Maybe these Counties middle starting to get tired now.
Yeah, those playing the balls have really lifted in this set. Ledger looking for this good kick to ice it. Dowie secure. The kick chase though from the Falcons is good.
Yeah, there's a few tight bodies there for Counties. Might be that time of the game where you get your starting pack back on and start to wrestle this momentum, because Akarana there slowly getting their way back in this.
Yeah, need Jamal Hunt back out there now, don't they? Crichton. Very few gaps in either team's defence in this game. Crichton again. Speaking the devil.
Asking you shall receive.
Exactly.
There he is.
There is Jamal Hunt. It's like Tusa Laifeli and Phil Gordon have got a feed of our commentary. Here comes Ramsey. Ramsey with one to beats. Oh, just a tip up there. Ramsey's still there. I think he's got it. What a score from Ramsey. Terrific try, and there it is. It's awarded. Wow, what a bust down that right flank. Finished off expertly there by Toaiti Ramsey.
Yeah, we put a circle around his name before this game started. The Counties number 5. I've been really impressed with him throughout the season and even last year. One-on-one with the fullback. This is the effort thing here from Akarana. Those chasing defenders, do they only hit the gas button when they see him down for a second?
Finished off really well there by Ramsey. He played for Counties last year, played in the grand final. Good to see him back playing again. He's a Counties 20s player from 2023. Came through the Counties 16s and 18s as well. So he's really come through the system in the Stingrays to score a really good try there. Well, the Falcons weren't going to be busted up the middle close to their line, as we've seen right the way through the game here. Finally, a breakout, though, might be the way to do it.
Yeah, a little bit against the grain, too.
What about this kick here? Whakatau Mawhi. Tough conversion attempt for him.
It's going to have a huge impact. 2-point lead with 20 minutes left. It's going to change the way you play, change the way you defend. You park the bus and try to protect that lead, or, 10-all, you've got to still chase the game.
Well, let's see if he can nail this conversion. Oh, looks pretty good, looks pretty good, looks pretty good. There you are.
Huge play.
Fantastic skull kick there by William Whakatamafi to put the Stingrays back in front. 12-10.
2 from 2 off the tee. 1 from the sideline.
It's 20 minutes to play.
I wonder if that will be the difference.
Well, there it is, 12-10 to the Stingrays. Still reckon there's some drama coming. Don't forget about our other 2 games here live coming up, both in the Women's Premiership. First up at 1 o'clock will be the game between the Auckland Falcons and the Wellington Orcas. Taitua with that carry. Now, that's Falau who's back out there, Paia Falau. So both starting props back out there now for Counties Manukau, as we see Sam Nati just taking a hitter. Hunt, here goes that ability he's got to really put the foot down. Get over that halfway line. Fine player. Of course, a former Rabbitohs and Bulldogs under-20s player. Back in the day, Jamal Hunt. Good set by the Stingrays. Last play now for them in this set. Now, this could be a challenging kick here for Mike Williams to field. Oh, he's mistimed it, and this bounce. Oh! Falcons survive, but only just.
Only just. It was almost a copy-paste of the set that they just scored off Jamal Hunt down the tram line, and then a nice little play down the short side. Crichton keeping hold that time. Then look at this kick on the last.
Oh, Williams getting it. And boy, a bounce there for Nansen. So critical.
He had his opportunity. Look at the Counties jerseys in the frame there. 5-on-2.
Now, in the meantime, we've got Mike Williams coughing up possession here for the Falcons. So another royal opportunity for the Stingrays here. Akarana's goal line defence is going to be under the pump again. So far, it's been excellent through the game.
Been strong. There's a lot of possession and territory in the first half for Counties. You always wonder what that will take out of a team in the back end of the game. Akarana perhaps feeling the squeeze now.
Well, Dowie's going to feed it. This could be a big moment in the match right here. If Counties can get some more points. Tavita off the play the ball from Fiamani. Now here's Hunt again. Tavita, quick play the ball. Counties with numbers here. And here's a dab at the line. Oh, another try-saving effort from Akarana. And that could be a tough little injury there. I think that's Whakatamafi who's going to battle. That looked awkward.
Yeah, don't need that. The Scorpion pulled him right back.
Now here he is, Whakatamafi. Look at the desperation, though.
Look where his legs trapped. Don't need that nasty on a Saturday morning. Not even lunchtime yet.
Now, is that a try? Is that a try? It is a try. Counties have got a score.
Yeah, it looks like Tavita. He had a crack in the first half. They shut him down. He popped out the offload, which set up Arthur Crichton's try. Let's have a look at him here.
Oh, it's cheeky. That's cheeky. But unfortunately, cheeky tries 4 points as well. So well done to Dylan Tavita, who sensed there was a little opportunity there and grabbed it with both hands. 16-10. Try's been awarded though, and Whakatamafi, he doesn't look in good shape to take this kick, does he?
No, well, he was holding his ankle when he got up from that tackle. Might be thinking twice if he will even kick.
Exactly. And it's an important kick too. Gets Counties beyond that 6-point margin if he can nail it. But he's backing himself. Looks all right, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, he pinged one from the sideline moments earlier. If he misses this one, we might say put it down to that tackle maybe.
Well, Dylan Tavita there is the try scorer. Former Point Chev player. There's Sam Ngati as well. He's been an excellent player as well. Tavita back at Otahuhu in 2025. Let's have another little look at this Tavita try.
Yeah, great stuff. Look at that. It's like God designed him to have a crack at the line.
So 16-10. Whakatau Murphy. The big kick here. You can see the Wellington Orcas in the background warming up for the game that starts at 1 o'clock. They got the match against the Auckland Falcons. And it's waved away.
Ooh, the ankles.
Yeah.
the ankle sprain, it's telling.
Oh, yeah, he's looking a little ginger on it, isn't he? He's going to be all right. 16-10, though, but for Akarana's perspective, this game is still there.
Yeah, I think he'll get through this next 15. I'm not too sure where Sam Ngati's playing at the moment. They've still got Crichton over on the right, and then number 6. I think Ngati might be playing number a 13 role, perhaps.
So Ledger restarts to play. Taitua with the first carry.
I've been impressed with him. He's solid, isn't he?
Yeah. He's been one player who has not been driven back in any of his carries today.
No.
Falau. Paya Falau. Whakatau Murphy giving that to Jamal Hunt. Looking for that offload. He's always been or will remain a handful for as long as he keeps playing rugby league. This is a good set from Counties. Tavita. For that offside play, not going to come from Waka Tates. Falau. Still here for Crichton. Arthur Crichton looking to get past that tackle. Well cleaned up there by the number 13. That's Eliu. Akarana really haven't had good ball or any ball for a little while now. Going to get some now, but it's going to be tough ball again. There's Williams and Makaile. They come forward off Makaile there.
It's a great battle going on there between those two wingers. Looks like Tavita's found his sweet spot for last tackle options. Looking great out of number 9 too there, Tavita. Just makes such a difference when you've got a threat. Getting out of dummy half makes the markers nervous. The A's get nervous. Everybody tightens up. This creates a little bit of space out wide.
Well, tough job for the Falcons with Counties getting those back-to-back tries. Wikitera. Strong defense again on him. Williams. There's just been no gaps in this Counties defense for a while now. Mamani Brown. It's a better carry, but still the Falcons stuck in their own half. Messi play the ball there, and Jamal Hunt comes up. Says, I'll have that, thanks.
You got a feel from Francis Ledger in the background. He was telling his boys, let's kick now. It was tackle 4, let's kick early, let's get out of here. And now they're still stuck in their own end. They're frustrating stuff. They're going to have to get this ball back here. 6 points the difference. Slowly running out of time. I don't think 2 scores will be.
Yep.
Might be too much for them to chase down.
Yeah, I'm with you. It won't be salvageable, I think. So for that to happen, Akarana need another defensive set here of high quality. Here's Makaile. Nansen at dummy half. Taitua. Good tackle coming in from the 16, Casey Tomai for the Falcons. Good solid contact there on Sam Ngati.
Good line speed there from the Falcons.
Tavita. Crichton. Short ball is good. There might be Falau out there who looks like he's copped some attention in that tackle. He's okay. Fair money, in fact, it was. Now here's Falau. Tavita. Whakatau Mawhi, kicking for Makaile and Nansen. And it's gone dead. Looked like it might have come forward off Emiliano Makaile.
Yeah, no advantage there. 20-metre tap. Look at Baker. He's ready to go.
Now, he needs to spark. Oh, hello. How is that from Arthur Crichton?
And almost knocked him into next year's Nationals.
Exactly. Split him in two, didn't it, as Wikitera. Young centre playing the ball for the Falcons. Here's Williams. It's a good strong carry from Mike Williams. Sutton. Well, finally a bit of ball for the Falcons inside County's half. There goes the kick from Annandale. Dowie going back to tidy up. Annandale chasing his own kick, but Dowie has freed up Nansen here. Nansen. Good work from Dowie again to create that.
That was a great kick from, was it Annandale put the kick in? Just trying to trap them in the corner, hoping that Counties can cough up the ball, but Dowie, too classy. Putting Nansen away down the short side, getting his set off to a great start.
Here's Taitua again. Fantastic carry from Vili Tahitua. Tahitua, rather, it is. Now, here is Tavita Makaile. Counties have got a good roll on here as Tahitua again, almost intercepted right there from Nomani Brown. And that would have turned the game on its head had he swallowed that one.
Yeah, that's a big moment.
He got a good piece of that one too, didn't he? In the end, that might work out okay for Counties. It's going to be a full set, 30 metres out. 10 minutes to play.
Be interesting to see where they go here. They look like they're really starting to favour this left edge when they get close to the line.
Yeah, they might swing it right initially. You're right, they're fancying their chances down this left edge for sure. Now, Tavita Makaile looking to get through Wikitera. Crichton gives it to Ramsey. Brilliant try from him earlier in the second half. Nutty. Can't link up. Nice hands from Tahitua again. Here he goes again. Tahitua. He's got an engine on him too, hasn't he?
He does.
Nice hands.
Oh,
try
finish
from Nansen. Beautifully finished down that left edge that we were just talking about. Andrew Nansen in for what could be the killer blow in this game. It's 20-16.
Yeah, great finish from the winger. He hasn't had many opportunities in this game. Tahitua, the great carry. I thought the pass was on the play before. He might have been a little bit spooked from that almost intercept, but he got down, he played it. County's making the most on the short side.
Yeah, Whakatau Mawhi again. Great pass from Makaile.
Great angle.
Yeah, it was, and Nansen definitely getting it down just in the nick of time. So Andrew Nansen, a 20-year-old winger, gets the score. He played for the Falcons in last year's grand final against Counties. It is switched back to Counties. Played for the Warriors Jersey Flag Squad last year. And Nansen getting the first 4-pointer for the Counties Manukau Stingrays this season, and now making this margin looking pretty comfortable for the Stingrays.
Yeah, I've seen quite a bit of him these last few years. He's quite comfortable at fullback as well. I'm playing there for Mount Albert. A part of that Otahu side that just seemed to steamroll the competition this year. Of course, being an outside back or playing behind that forward pack that they had. Would have had a lot of fun this season, and I'm sure he's going to have some fun with this county side.
Well, County's got their body language nice and solid now as they get into a good position to close out this game, but it has not been easy. This is William Whakataumafi again.
Yeah, good time to wipe your lens, he said.
They're not taking it on
It's off.
Waved away, but still 20 points to 10. Akarana need 2 converted tries in this last 7 minutes. It's going to be tough. But it's not impossible.
Not impossible. They'll have to score fairly quickly here. Always harder, of course, when counties know the situation. They're going to be walking to every scrum. They're going to be slowing the game right down.
You go short here?
I think you have to.
Yeah, well, I don't know if that's going to happen.
Or the type of game it is, there's a good chance you kick it deep and counties cough it up if you can get some shoulders in around that ball. Hopefully not give away any penalties. Great wrestle.
Falau onto his back again. Yeah, good tackle from Casey Tormai. Has Jamal Hunt been an influential figure the start and the end of this game for counties? Things have happened when he's been on the field. Sutton in to make that tackle, finished off by Collins Kamuhemu. Here's Hunt again, second carry of the set, and it's equally as effective as the first. Tavita giving it to Pai Falau once more. Dowie. Now another testing kick here for Baker. Baker has spilled it. Still knocked on. In fact, it's been knocked on both ways there, according to referee Parkinson. But the first infringement goes against Baker.
Yeah, double knock on. Great pressure on the fullback. Look at Andrew Nansen. Changes his angle and just, you could hear him coming. Be interesting to see what the interchange situation is for both these sides too. Now we got the starters back on for counties. Looking over at the bench, you're looking very comfortable. They might be done for the day.
There's that kick again. They've been those kicks from Whakataumafi have been good.
Mike Williams seems to be the target for them.
So the knock on from Baker. Here's counties to really finish this game off. Whakataumafi, good short ball, good tackle coming in there from Ledger. Beautiful tackle on Makaile. Now here's Fiamani. Fiamani, a couple of metres out from the line. Dylan Tavita again. Falau looking to barge over. Has he? He's held up. So Falau going back to the 10 to play it. Here's Tavita. Here's Fiamani. Tahitua. He probably deserves a try in this game.
Oh, he does. He's been up there, one of the best performers for me.
Yeah, really good game. Big pass from Whakataumafi. Now that's Tavita Makaile once more. 12 metres out. Crichton waits a dummy half. Little fumble at the play the ball there. And Harrison Sutton has managed to lure an error out of that county's player.
Yeah, nice defence here from Akarana. If counties were to score here and go up by 3 scores, do you think that's a fair reflection of the type of game it's been?
Probably not. Probably should be closer.
I feel like this game has always been counties to lose. They've out-muscled, they've outsized. Just feel like Akarana haven't taken the risks they need to.
A tiny little bit.
Yeah, it's been a pretty gallant effort without the ball from Akarana in this game, hasn't it?
Yeah.
But of course, that keeps you in a game doesn't necessarily mean you're going to win it, because you need points. And that is going to make it tough.
Yeah, errors have been a big factor too. Not so much the amounts of errors, but the timing. The position on the field where these errors are being made. There's a few now for Akarana coming off their line on the back of a defensive set too.
Yeah, Timor Williams with that one.
Easy.
Yeah. Well, a couple of minutes to play. Don't forget, we have our next match coming up in 20 minutes. It's in the National Women's Premiership between the Auckland Falcons and the Wellington Orcas. Part of 2 games coming up today in the Women's Premiership. Crichton to feed. Akarana just haven't had good ball ever since Ledger scored that try. They've not been down there since again, have they? Good strong carry coming in here from Manukau, who's out there now for Counties. Here's Tahitua. Strong man. Pass goes to ground, but Hunt's picked it up. Tavita with Nutty right there. Falau. Try line right there for Pai Falau. Tavita again. And Tahitua can't barge through this time. Last play now for the Stingrays. Whakatau Murphy into dummy half this time. Tavita. Oh, it's still there. No knock on. Dowie. And it's play on. So the Falcons have it, but they're running out of time. There's only 60 seconds left now.
Yeah, I think this game it's a good chance for the Falcons to take some data, start to build an identity as a team. I feel like Counties are a little bit more sure of what they're good at. They've kind of utilised that in this game, whereas Akarana still looking to find themselves, I think. But certainly one to watch throughout the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, the Auckland Falcons, Waikato and Bay Plenty are the other teams in this Northern Conference. They'll all be watching this game closely. The winner of this conference to play the winner of the Southern Conference in the grand final in a few weeks' time. And that Southern Conference, Southland Rams, Otago Whalers, Aoraki Eels, Canterbury Bulls and the Wellington Orcas. Here's James Dowie. Good chase by Baker and Namani Brown. Here's Nansen. Mikaele.
Bit of attention up top.
Here's Hunt. Good hands again from Jamal Hunt. Nansen is going to have the last carry, but Counties Manukau, the very good second half with 2 converted tries, have got a hard-fought win locked away. Hasn't been easy at times against the Skellan Akarana Falcons side, but Counties Manukau get the win by 20 points to 10. So 4 tries it was to 2 in the game with Arthur Crichton rather. Not Angus, he plays for the Roosters, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Arthur Crichton. And here are all the tries in the game. This is the first one in the contest, thanks to Mike Williams. Finished off pretty well there.
Yeah, a lot of action seems to be going down that right edge. Nice little battle between Nansen and Mike Williams throughout the game. That try there from Crichton.
6.8.
Yeah, tough one, wasn't it? Right on the line. Love this one from Ledger. Beautiful. That gave the Falcons the lead 10 points to 6, but sadly for them, they weren't to score again. Now, this one, arguably the try of the game.
Yeah, great finish. Look at this. He knows his support's too far away. Backs himself one-on-one with a fullback. Down for a second, back on his feet. Fantastic athlete.
Great job from Ramsey to finish that one off. That one was converted to give Counties the lead 12 to 10. 2 more tries coming. Whakatau Harvey Murphy rather very close to scoring. And then Tavita took advantage as he forced it on the line there to give Counties 4 more points and just give them a little bit more breathing space. And then this attack on the short side of the left, finished off by Nansen. The last try in the game. So pretty good efforts there in the second half from Tavita and Nansen. And that try from Ramsey was a gem. So 20 points to 10.
Yeah, great finish here from Nansen. Great catch and pass here from Mackay. We probably didn't give that a mention earlier. But great skill as they build their combinations.
Well, got to be happy with County's effort in that first if you're in their camp, Hence. Very good effort from them.
Yeah, great work from the forward pack. You know, we always talk about the Counties forward pack each year. They're off to a great start. I'm really impressed with the back row of Tahitua. He didn't score today, but those tries that opened up, he was running some great decoy lines. At the end, he looked like he was really starting to come into his own as well. He was bouncing off tackles, throwing some offloads, even throwing some passes, just really coming into his own.
Yeah, Jamal Hunt had a good game too, didn't he?
Well, you look at the momentum and where it shifted during the game. It was when Jamal Hunt was on the field. Great leader for Counties.
All right, we're standing by for some after-match reaction now. We've got Fred de Jong on the ground, and he's got Akarana's captain, Casey Tormai, with him.
Yeah, it was a bit scrappy.
Well, Casey, first game of the season. What was the message going into the game?
We knew, Counties were going to be big and strong through the middle. They got a big pack, so we just wanted to try kick early and build some momentum there and back our defence. Yeah, that was the game plan going in.
Well, you worked okay. You got in front, didn't you? And you were sort of on their line a lot, but just couldn't bust through in that second half.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, no, we found some success there in the first half, but I think our errors let us down. I think we made like over 10 errors, so it's not going to help any footy side. And I think we were starting to wear on us a bit towards the end on our gas tank. So.
Yeah, exactly. It was the errors. You left a few guys free, and they burst through a few tackles, didn't they, to get away from you?
Yeah, that's it. And a quality side like Counties, if you make too many errors, they're going to make you pay, and they did exactly that.
Anyway, how's the team coming together anyway?
No, we're good. We got a good mix of experience and young boys. Got a lot of young talent coming up, so it's good to be able to breed them in. And us oldies get to relax a little bit. They're doing all the work for us, so it's good.
Well, first game down. Looking forward to next week.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Nice job from Casey Tormai.
Yeah, he was great. He was great defensively, and like I said, they are a team that's going to get better as this tournament goes on. They'll take that game, they'll pick it to pieces, see what they did well, what worked, what didn't work. But there's plenty of talent in that squad to build on.
Yeah, Auckland Falcons, of course, and Waikato and Bay of Plenty are going to be awaiting the Akarana Falcons. Let's get some reaction now from Counties. Let's go back to Fred.
Well, Jamal, first game back. How's the body feeling?
Yeah, good. A lot of the boys are coming fresh off the back of a finals campaign in their Fox season, so now we're lucky that we had a 2-week break and we're back into it.
Must be pleased with that second half.
Yeah, definitely. Overall, I think it wasn't the type of brand of footy we want to play. A lot of errors, a lot of penalties, but again, it's a building block. First game in, we're looking to be better in the coming weeks.
A few of the boys blowing a bit, so a bit of fitness needed.
Yeah, definitely. That's just the south side norm for some of us bigger boys, but hey, it plays in our favour in attack. That's something that we need to look into moving forward in the weeks defensively. So.
Well, you got the W next to the game, so all the best for next week, mate. It's a good start.
Yeah, cheers, please. Thank you.
Well, there we are, Jamal Hunt. Good to get some reaction from him. He had an excellent game as well. In this opening match here at Massey Park, didn't he? Really good game.
Mate, he has. He's had an excellent season too, those Otahuhu boys. A little bit of Mad Monday after effects, perhaps. Only 2 weeks ago they played their finals, but they'll blow out the cobwebs and they'll be good to go for the rest of this tournament. 1 o'clock today.
Yes, indeed. That's our next game coming up, which is, it's coming up in just over 10 minutes. And it's the opening match of the Women's Premiership for 2025. The Auckland Falcons up against the Wellington Orcas. Stick around. That's coming up live very soon.